Here we are again. This is going to be another shorty one because it's just to get in the, as I said, the strong cadmium yellow medium at the bottom part. Just get a bit of focus in the foreground. And you see I have it locked in again. Do you remember that when we lock it in on our tabletop easel? You know, you can be doing this on the flat as well if you find it easier to accomplish on the flat. But anyway, here's our yellow just to show you. This is the yellow cadmium medium. Tiny bit of water, tiny bit of water. Don't want too much water at all. Tiny bit of water. We'll be using that. So what we're going to do then is, sorry, that I lifted up high enough there, cadmium yellow. And it's all dry down here now. So we're going to start off the same. Just do a little line across first, just to get our base, you know, to anchor our colour, okay? Anchor our colour, that's a new term, okay? It's nice, I like it. So we're going to do that, go all the way across like so. And you'll see already, now we're going to bring up a few strokes again, you know, to give that sense of subtleness in the foreground. But this is just the baseline, which would be strongest. And then we can get more subtle as we move up along. Okay, do you see that? I'm even painting the easel as well, but that's what happens. I see you build up loads of lovely colours on your easel, and sometimes I get ideas for abstracts from my easel. Now, I've loaded up the brush again, but it's almost dry, very little water, okay? And I'm going to start bringing up these little strokes here and there, okay? Very subtle again. A pattern similar to the patterns we've been producing here all along, okay? Really, really loose lines, okay? Going in here, short ones, taller, tallest and shortest. And what we do is we just get in a few lines first, and then we'll go back and look at them and see what we think of their height and their gaps and that. But we want to get this, do you see the effect that you're getting already? You're getting four different layers, sorry. The cadmium yellow on its own, cadmium yellow mixed with light permanent green on its own, and the light aqua green. You see the four stages, like they all play a little part in this beautiful painting, and you'll see it all coming together at the end. Now see, I'm not using any water at the moment. This is just a pure paint, and it's been dragged over it, okay? Dragged over it to let the other colours come through a little bit, and you can see what we're going to do now is scan across and say, okay, no, they're too similar. Now bring that one up a little taller there. Bring this one up a little taller over here as well. Maybe this one here to have that the tallest. And then down towards the bottom we want it fairly opaque-ish yellow, okay? A little taller at the edge there. A little taller at the edge. It's almost like enclosing it, okay? Keeping our eye from traveling outside the canvas. You always have to remember that, because the focal point in every canvas should be the center. You should be drawn into the center of a canvas in most paintings, in most compositions, and that itself is an art in itself to try and achieve that. Have that a little taller there. Bring this one up. I don't like that. See the way the three of those are going down like that in steps. Don't like that, so I'm going to bring this fella up taller than any of them, okay, to get rid of that. Can you see the idea? So these are all little things. They may seem, they actually are quite complicated, but when you get into the flow of it, you'll say, oh yeah, that's how you do it now. So I'm actually doing it quite quickly. As I always say and said before to you, take your time. There's no rush. There's absolutely no rush. I'm going to bring that fella up a little bit taller there as well to get rid of that idea, because we want him going up and down, a lovely wave motion or whatever, you know. A little taller there as well than that guy. And I'm just going back over them bit by bit, just building it up, making it more opaque at the bottom to bring it out. And I think we have enough there, okay? I think that's it. But what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to dry this, because we want to start on the poppies next. It's so exciting. But can you see the 3 different layers, or the 4 different layers, because I keep leaving out breath. Isn't that lovely? You take your time doing this. You know, freeze the camera, have a look at it. Have a look at the way I put the strokes on. It's all with the flat of the big brush. I'm not using the tip of it to get straight lines, do you know what I mean? It's very loose, and there's hardly any water in with the colour. If you put too much water in with the colour, you won't get this effect. You'll be blending it in far too much with the background, and you won't get the effect of the colours peeping through. Okay? Have we got that? Lovely. I'm sure all of your work looks fabulous at this stage. So I can't wait to get onto the poppies. We'll be onto the poppies in the next video. Okay? Have another cup of tea. See you soon.